Thanksgiving. What a glorious holiday for gluttony. Since I know that you all venerate our ancestors, I thought you might like to know a little bit about the origin of Thanksgiving. At the original Jamestown settlement, did you know that only 46 people out of the original 104 that landed in the Jamestown settlement survived the first year? It's not very good odds. And so, when the fall crops came in, that clearly was a cause for celebration. Actually, they had a 3-day feast. And the governor of that little tiny settlement of 46 declared a day of prayer and thanksgiving. If you were one of the surviving 46, that was quite appropriate. In 1813, New York declared a state day of Thanksgiving. And in 1836, Lincoln declared a national annual day of Thanksgiving to be held on the last Thursday in November. In 1936, Roosevelt declared that we would move Thanksgiving to the fourth Thursday in November at the request of the National Retailers Association, who were concerned because in years where the last Thursday in November fell late in the month, the number of days between Thanksgiving and Christmas were too short to optimize profits. Now, whatever you think about the history of Thanksgiving, we all know that Thanksgiving really is focused around the 3 F's: family, food, and football. Now, some of us have adopted other traditions around Thanksgiving. So you may play a game of touch football with your family before the dinner. You may help serve food to a homeless shelter. You may meet someone for a little champagne brunch. In fact, you might even watch the Macy's Day Parade. Anybody watch the Macy's Day Parade? A few people there. Did you know that Macy's is the number 2 consumer of helium in the world? Well, second only to the United States government. Think about it. But when you really come down to it, out of those 3, when you think about Thanksgiving, it really does come down to food, doesn't it? Everyone has a particular item that your Thanksgiving experience would be incomplete without that item. It may be a particular food, or it might be a particular way that food is actually prepared. Magdalena, how about you? What is that food that Thanksgiving would just not be complete without it?
Stuffing in the turkey.
Stuffing in the turkey. Okay, it's a particular way of preparing it. There.
Yes.
And how about you, Julie?
The cake.
Okay.
Chocolate
And Ron?
cake.
I'm sorry?
Chocolate cake.
Chocolate cake. Ron, how about you?
Broccoli casserole.
Broccoli casserole. Becky, how about you?
I have to go with the cranberry sauce.
Cranberry sauce. Chris, what's
Very southern answer, sweet potato pie.
sweet potato pie?
Okay.
That's excellent. Great variety here. So you can tell everybody has some kind of food that has to be on the table. When you look at your logistics around getting your family gathered together, and it doesn't make any difference whether your family is a set of blood relatives or your created community that you've created for Thanksgiving, bringing them all together is an experience that allows you to share that time of food and Thanksgiving. When you are together with your family, the food that you share is a way to bring the family together. Food resurrects old memories, sometimes good and bad. Any of you guys remember food arguments from Thanksgiving? My brother and I had a few. Neither one of us liked dressing, so we used to roll it up in little balls and pass it under the table to get it down to the end to feed it to the dog. It also resurrects happy memories, people that were there at the table with you that aren't there anymore. It creates a bond between people when you join together to share a meal. It also is an opportunity to create a tangible remembrance or celebration of those things that are your blessings. When we look back at Thanksgiving from the last week, I hope that each of you had an opportunity to share an attitude of gratitude, whether you were enjoying a ham or a turkey or lasagna or spaghetti or your sweet potato pie. And I hope that all of us can remember that while Thanksgiving may be an annual celebration, the intent of it is for us to share and be grateful for our blessings. So the original source of Thanksgiving on those days back when people were landing on the shore in Jamestown was to actually celebrate and be thankful for the great things in our lives. So as you go out into this coming year, remember that you have an opportunity to not only share Thanksgiving as an annual event, but to share the intent of it on a day-to-day basis. Thank you.